they breed their horses. They know when they were bred. They, so they know exactly when they'll deliver.
Right.
They do it intentionally. It's very unusual to just throw them out in a field and let nature take its course. So the vet, it was a lot harder for the vet to help figure out when she was going to arrive. We had an ultrasound, but she said without knowing when she was bred, we really can't say.
Oh.
So every morning, I would look and see. And then one day there was another little face out here.
So it was overnight that it happened?
Yes.
Oh.
I came out and the kids were getting up for school, and maybe it was 7 o'clock. I looked out and she was there. We figured she'd only been a few hours earlier.
She liked to play.
She does, and when she's in the mood, she'll start running like crazy. And
she's afraid of that.
She's afraid of this?
She is halfway afraid of that. She was afraid of the big fish for a while, but now she rolls it around with her foot. That's kind of funny. It's like a huge stuffed animal.
She's eating a little grass, huh?
Yeah, she's just started doing that.
Does she have any teeth?
She does. Yeah, she got, how kids get like their 6-month molar and all that stuff. She had 6 day, 6 week, and 6 month. That's the way their teeth come
Wow.
out. And then they stay there until they get adult teeth that knock them
Yeah.
out, just like little kids. So. But eating the grass is a good sign.
Yeah, that is a good sign.
And I don't know if you know, she has a patch on her neck. She got a transfusion when she was 1 day old, and they shaved her neck. That's why she has that little bald patch.
Yeah, I saw that. What happened?
Well, they just did that because it provides some of that immune protection that they get from the first milk.
Mm-hmm.
She got a little bit of the first milk, but she didn't get a whole supply. So we did it as a way to help boost her immunity. It turns out she actually had a negative reaction to the transfusion.
Oh, no.
It was almost a crisis, but the end result is she's got this bald patch on her neck. Yes, it was scary, wasn't it?
Is that why I had to give her the shots?
No, yes, that is why I had to give her shots. Because that was an antibiotic since the transfusion, since she couldn't get the whole transfusion. I'm just trying to make sure she could fight any infections or anything for... These newborns are kind of vulnerable.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Especially when it was in a pasture,
Yeah.
that she was dropped.
Right. And dropped is exactly what happened. Yep. I think Mama dropped her and walked away.
Aw.
And,
poor baby. Doesn't look like she's suffering, though.
no, it doesn't. She's very spoiled right now. In fact, I'm going to have to be careful with her because they say that lots of bottle-fed babies are real brats, because they get, babied so much. So at some point I'm going to have to